in life, we as human beings, we tend to make lots of mistakes, and whether we learn on those mistakes or not, that's all on you. And like, we're all different people. We're not all the same person. I'm a person, you're a person, he's a person, she's a person, they're a person. Everyone's a different person, and just like I said, whether you learn from that mistake, it's all on you. But then you have some people that they don't care if they make a mistake. They don't care if that's like that, if this is like this. I don't care what you have to go through to make whatever I say do happens. That shit is gonna happen no matter what. And I feel like in life everyone has the route on being good, neutral, or evil. And I feel like some people they're just born evil. For some individuals, there's just no redemption. They're just naturally evil. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter who they are, no matter how they act, they're just naturally born evil. And there's just nothing, no redemption. Usually we make a mistake, we can redeem ourselves, depending on what it is. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, if you fuck up, you fuck up. Whether you learn from that mistake or not, you have a chance of redemption. But with some people, they're just so maleficent. They're just so nefarious. There's no hope. There's just no salvation for them. There's just no saving them. And now I'm not gonna name anyone in particular or any people in particular in this video. Just put whatever you see in the world, replace it with what I'm saying, if that makes sense. Fill in the blanks, basically. I'm not calling anybody out. This ain't a call out. If you feel like it's about you, then you need to change your ways up, man. I mean, just like I said, let me stop dragging it on. It's not about anybody. Let me continue what I was saying. You have some people that are just so evil, and I don't know if some people, I feel like some people know, like, if you're evil. Like, there's just no, I was evil by accident. If you're a fucking evil bastard. But I feel like for some people, though, they really don't know. They feel like what they're doing is just normal. I don't know if they think it's normal, just it's fine, everything's all right. I don't know what it could be, but some people, man, we gotta, like I said in one of my old stories, we gotta bring executions back. We gotta bring public executions back, the guillotine. I know we have, what is it? Lethal injection. I know we have lethal injection, but we gotta bring back the guillotine. What else? The shit where they tie you up by your legs and your arms, and the horses go each way. Stoning. We gotta bring back stoning. The firing squad. I feel like we still have the firing squad. The electric chair. We gotta bring that back. Like I said, beheading, public hangings. There's a lot of stuff we gotta bring back for some people that are just so evil. And some people know, like I just said, some people know they're evil and they make jokes about it. They make jokes about their evil ways or allegations that they may have and stuff like that. And that's, I mean, I don't know what to say, but some people, man, we got to put some people down. I don't know what else to say. We have got to start putting some people down. We see the jokes about it too all the time on the internet and stuff. People be like, if Hitler was still alive, people would say this, people would say that. If Hitler was still alive and he had a Rolex or something, people would still mess with him. I know people joke like that, but that's true. Like, a lot of people, they don't care if somebody is evil or they have allegations or if they're just, a bad person or whatever. People don't care nowadays, If they see they can get a benefit out of this person, they're gonna go with it. I mean, to each his own, really. To each his own, but that's life. I mean, it's gonna continue to happen down the line. Like, I know with the whole Epstein file situation, that's a whole different story. It's crazy, honestly. Like, I ain't really looking to it, but just stuff I'm seeing. Like, I think they said, who'd they say was in it? Pusha T? Like, I keep seeing people say Pusha T had his name in it or whatever. It's crazy. That's a crazy story. That's so crazy. No wonder why they say Epstein killed himself, but come on, we weren't born yesterday. We know they packed him up because he was gonna let it all out. And it's a lot of motherfuckers in there. Probably some of you watching this, y'all probably got y'all names in them files too, or you probably been on that island, but that's a different story. It's just crazy though. That shit's literally straight out of a movie. Like, you would think you can't make it up, but some stuff you just can't make up. Some stuff is just fucking insane. I'm flabbergasted, honestly. That whole situation is just mind-boggling, if you ask me. I'm low-key drifting away from the main topic of the video, but I just want to say a few more things too. And then we're in the day and age too where people will make up the craziest things about you just because they don't like you. Like, now, I'm not saying that, you know, everyone on the internet that has allegations, it's true or they're guilty or whatnot, but like, it's so crazy that it's just, this world is so fried now that people will literally say that, oh, so-and-so raped this person. And then it ends up coming, you know how it is, like, how the internet is and like how the world is. You would think, like common sense, you would think that nobody would just make that up. Rape, you know, because that's a serious thing, you know. That's a serious thing. You would think, who would make that up? Who would make up getting raped? And it's just, it's crazy, honestly, but the world is so fucking crazy now. People will make up the most heinous thing that you would think that nobody would make that up. And then it turns out they made it up and nothing happens. It's just, it's a crazy thing to think about, honestly. I had to put lotion on my knees too because they were ashy. I saw it in this, but the world is doomed. I've said it countless times. This world is doomed, and before anything gets better, it's only going to get worse, honestly. It's sad, honestly, but that's the way of life. What could we do, man? I mean, we just got to learn how to adapt and survive in this world. I mean, it's cooked. It's cooked. Back on the main topic, you know, I had to touch on some subtopics, but back on the main topic of the video, and you'll just look at that evil person, and you'll think to yourself, damn, you're so evil, and you're just a bad person, but yet you just somehow keep winning in life. How? And honestly, I don't have an answer for that. I just made this video just to talk about it because, you know, it's YouTube. Why not make a video and talk about something, you feel me? But it's crazy, man. Like, some people, they I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's some black magic behind the scenes. It's impressive, honestly. It's impressive for people to be so bad and yet they just still maintain their wealth or their status or whatever. It's honestly impressive. It's like, sometimes, even though if it's something bad, you got to give credit where credit is due. I don't know how some motherfuckers do it, but it's crazy, and it makes you really think about the moral games, like where people morals lies. Like, it's tough at times, you know. At times you just want to say, fuck it, fuck morals, I'ma just do this. But I feel like it's stronger to hold on to your morals than to just lose your morals, if y'all get where I'm going with this. You know, each and every day, now I ain't gonna say each and every day, but every blue moon I'll think to myself like, damn, should I hold on to my morals or just say fuck it and let it go? But I keep my morals, you know. I don't care. I could be broke, I could be rich, I could be gay, I could be straight, I could be this, I could be that. You know, I could take a chance and risk something, throw my morals away, but at the end of the day, me personally, I'd rather hang on to my morals. I mean, like I said, I feel like it's tougher to keep your morals than to just throw your morals away and just do whatever. I mean, both can be tough, I'm sure, but I'm speaking from a keeping your morals aspect. But some people just don't care. I mean, damn, I'm still ashy. Some people just don't care. I mean, it's a tough cookie to crumble. It's a tough cookie to devour, but I feel like morals are very important, and that's what really, it has a effect in making you a person, you know, making you a better person or developing you. Because as you grow older, like from a kid to like a damn senior citizen, you know, you're gonna flip morals. I mean, that's just the way of life. Nobody's the perfect human being. Not every moral is wrong or moral is bad. Not every decision you make is good or bad. Some could be neutral, but it's crazy to really think about, man. I mean, life, this thing called life, is no joke, man. You learn many things. You're not gonna always have a straight path, you know. Everyone thinks that some people's lives are just a straight shot, the straight path, but no, there are gonna be turns, there's gonna be bumps, there's gonna be wrecks in this thing called life. But how you handle it, how you get through it, that's all on you. It's all on you. You, at the end of the day, have a decision on what direction your life can go. Now, obviously, there are many factors. You know, people are gonna come, people are gonna go. You're gonna have people that you never thought that you would kick out of your life. They're gonna go, whether it's by choice or just fate itself. You're gonna have people that you never thought you would be cool with come into your life, and next thing you know, y'all are tight. It's just this thing called life, man. It's a game every day. You get one life. You only get one chance at this thing called life. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. don't blow it. Life is what you make of it, man. I mean, if you just sit there with a negative attitude, like, damn, I'm just fat, I'm a loser, I'm broke, I'm ugly, I can't do nothing in life, man. I keep trying, nothing's working. Then you're gonna have a pretty shitty life. I mean, you can't. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's a very iconic quote. Not even a quote, damn word. Not word. I'm tripping. Not even word, but a sound. I'ma just say saying. That's an iconic saying in my opinion. I can't even talk. I said in my opinion. I'm getting tongue tied and shit. Let me drink some Publix water real quick. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you sit there and compare yourself because you're a 28-year-old just sitting here and going to work every day compared to a damn 13-year-old that's in Honolulu one weekend, London the next weekend, Paris the next weekend, Japan the following weekend. I mean, you're gonna be miserable, bro. You just gotta keep in your head that what you got going is for the better. Like I said, you can only control your life. You can't control someone else's life. You can have put factors out there that may disrupt someone's life or, you know, impede in another person's life. But at the end of the day, you are in control of your life. Even if it's the most evil person out there, you know, like I said, you can hate somebody so much, you can know they're so evil, you could do things that may fuck up their life, but at the end, how they respond to your actions, they're still in control of their life. No matter how good a person is, no matter how evil a person is, I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, nowadays, I feel like people, back to the Hitler thing, people call anybody Hitler nowadays. You'll see somebody and they'll say, oh, Hitler. Not everybody's a Hitler, bro. Like, some people are Hitler. There are some people out there, you can compare them to Hitler. I'm not going to say any names. They are Hitler, but some people, they're more like a Benito Mussolini. Like, I know he was Hitler's homie. Like, you know, they were on the same team, the Axis. But some people are evil. There's like an evil tier list. You got Benito Mussolini at the bottom, Joseph Stalin during World War II, and then you got Adolf Hitler at the very top. Now Stalin, like, it's been a minute since, you know, I touched on history and whatnot, World War II, but, you know, Stalin was on our team during war. History lesson. Lock in, man. History lesson. For a bunch of you, I was about to say the N-word. A bunch of y'all that ain't pay attention in class, pay attention. A little history lesson. World War II, there were the Allies and the Axis. I'm probably about to mess up because it's been a minute. You had the Allies, it was us, Russia. I'm gonna just say the main two factors, the two kingpins. You had us and Russia on the same team, and then you had the Axis. You had Germany, Japan, and Italy. And they're allies, you know, you had them. And so, I mean, Emperor Hirohito, too, he was evil, too, but I'm just talking on, you know, y'all get where I'm going with it. The different tier list, because he could be on the same par with Stalin and Hitler, but different story. So, with Italy, you have Benito Mussolini. Wait, I'm tripping. What did I say? Did I say... No, I said Russia was on the I'm tripping. I am tripping. Hold on. I gotta take a brief pause. I'm hella derailing right now. This is all factoring into the most evil person you know keeps winning in life. Let me continue. So let's do a backtrack. Moody Blues, backtrack. So for the Allies, you have us and Russia. For the Axis, you have Japan, Germany, and Italy. On the evil tier list, you have Benito Mussolini, where a lot of people are, which is at the bottom. And then you have the middle, which would be, I guess in this case, I know I said Joseph Stalin, but I'm going to say Emperor Hirohito in the middle. A lot of people were him. And then you have Adolf Hitler at the very, very top, which a lot of people are. And you take this Hitler figure, this Hitler personality, or Hitler, whatever, musician, artist, whatever it is, and people would still gravitate to him. Because you know why? Hitler had followers, you know? Hitler had a bunch of followers. Why? From my readings back then and, you know, just watching history videos and whatnot, Hitler was a very charismatic person. You know, he had an energy that Germany, you know, after Germany lost World War I, you know, they were low, they were broke, the slums, goddamn. Germany was in a very bad state, and Hitler came in as that political figure, that macho figure, and he rose Germany from the slums up to rags and riches, you know. I know it was a lot of behind the Gestapo, the extermination of Jews and everything. Hitler was a very, 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 very nefarious individual that a lot of people nowadays can compare to. But Hitler had followers. You know, no matter how evil someone is, they're gonna have followers. They're gonna have a cult that devoted cult that'll stick by their side no matter what. And that's another reason why they keep winning. You know, you could show evidence for this, for that, for this, for that, for this, for that. You could just show so much evidence for their bad actions, and people will just say, "Oh, I don't care. He did that. Hitler only did that because of this. He only did that because of this." And some people are just so blinded by, I guess, they're just blinded by what it could be. I don't know, but for some people, there's no hope. Just some people, they can't be saved. That you can't switch up their views of whoever they deem a figure. Some people are just unsavable. Long story short, I'm saying all this to say that I know it might be tempting to just throw your morals away, but try to hold on to your morals, man. I know it's very tough now. I know it's tempting. I know it's itching. You can throw your morals away and get where you want to in life, but try to hold on to them, man. I know it's a struggle. I know it's a battle, but as humans, you know, we go through these things. We go through these feelings, man, and I know it's very tempting to just throw your morals away, but try to hang on to your morals. If there's one thing in life that you can hold on to, let it be your morals, man. I know it's a tough ordeal, but just keep holding on to them, man. That's one thing that makes you, your morals at the end of the day. That's one of the many things that can make you the better person at the end of the day. So really, I hope this video helps if you're misguided in life, or if you struggle with understanding how evil people keep winning in life. You know, I really hope this video helps you, and a little history lesson too. I mean, those are basic World War II facts, but nowadays, bro, the internet is so fried. I feel like a lot of people don't even know about World War II, honestly. I know how crazy that sounds. Like, obviously they know who these key figures were, Winston Churchill and shit like that, but I feel like the school system now is so damn fried. I feel like they probably skip over World War I and II. They probably talk about damn cryptocurrency and shit like that in school. Now, ain't no telling what they're teaching in these damn schools now. But yeah, man, this is the end of the video. If you watched it, I appreciate it. If you're at work watching this, I appreciate you, man. If you're eating watching this, I appreciate you. If you're at a family function, I appreciate you. If you're snowed in, I appreciate you. I'm just very appreciative, man, and yeah, until the next video, thank you.